SML Marvin and SML Mario are two very different characters. One is a somewhat brave, straight man. And the other one, a self-conscious, whiny little bit. And you might be thinking, well, how do we get Mario? Then how do we get Marvin? Well, we have to start way at the very beginning to explore what made Mario good. That is, remember when Mario had his own freaking series and Mama Luigi was the main character of SML? Yeah, I know. It was like years ago. They still haven't finished this series, but whatever, I guess. Mario back in the day was actually heroic. And you could tell that the character was based on Mario. It was their own spin on Mario. Mario was such a nice guy that he let all these freaking goofies inside his house. Black, Yoshi, Woody, Shrek. But out of all those characters, Mario was the straight man. And I don't mean sexuality-wise. I mean the character archetype. He was the only somewhat normal one. But not to say that he was boring in any way. He did his fair share of dumb stuff too. And even had some really funny jokes here and there. Like the time he dressed up like a gangster.
Oh, what's up, my homies, though?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm dressed like a gangster, a ghetto person, so like I could sell me some drugs.
No, you look like a clown.
But no, my most ghetto friend said if I wear clothes like this and act like this, that guy will sell me some drugs, so it's gonna work.
No, look. Where I come from in Brooklyn, we would have beaten your ass with tie iron.
Yeah, and this is definitely not important at all, but he had a girlfriend named Peach. And Peach just so happened to be voice acted by the creator's girlfriend. You know, until he broke up with his girlfriend. Oh, snap, I just realized what was bad. See, now that Mario didn't have no girlfriend, for some reason they were like, hey, yo, let's get Mario a new girlfriend. And they got one of the worst SML characters ever. Rosalina. I feel like Rosalina is at minimum in the top 3 worst SML characters on everybody's list. If you actually like Rosalina, you do weed. It's a mathematical fact. You smoke weed. What is there to like about her? She's just annoying and puts Mario down in every single scene.
Why would I need a water hose on my back?
Well, it's the only way you can get me wet.
To be honest, this is just the most unhealthy relationships ever in fiction. Definitely not on the level of Peter Griffin at Lois, but I don't know if that's much of an achievement if your relationship is on a slightly higher bar than that. Like, they don't do any other relationship stuff. In multiple scenes, she has this, how she wanted to do certain things with Mario, such as and my boy Mario became so desperate for just getting one kiss off his own girl, bro. And he became something that I hate in 99% of fiction. He became a simp. He was down bad, and him being down bad and being put down just made him even more self-conscious. Him being bald used to be an occasional gag that they would do, but now it became his whole character just, oh man, I hate being bald. Oh man, I hate being poor. Oh man, I hate my life. It was just depressing to see. And that only got further amplified when Jeffy was added. Oh my god. The second Jeffy came up, all of Mario's interesting personality traits went down because all that went to Jeffy. Every single funny, goofy out moment now belonged to Jeffy. And funny in air quotation quotes. And it just made me feel bad for Mario, which, sure, Mario doesn't have the best life, but it was never written like you were supposed to feel bad for him. Whenever I watched an SML video in this era, which would be quite rare because, you know, I don't like videos with Jeffy, which is why in Jeffy's 18th birthday, which by this point he was Marvin, I didn't feel bad at all with Jeffy when Mario discussed how he was mad that he didn't get that money for having to raise him to 18. Bro, if I was Mario for having to raise his ass, I would want that freaking bag too. That is how bad I genuinely felt for him. The only good episode with Mario now is when he was actually with his, you know, the OG homies. Black, Yoshi, Woody, Shrek, any of those guys. But, since all those characters probably shared, like, what, 6 episodes yearly combined. That was really rare. Hey, wanna know what else should be less rare? Hey yo, did you guys only know that 14% of you guys are subscribed? Which really sucks because we're trying to hit 400 subscribers. So it'd be really nice if you subbed up and also liked the video and leave a comment. Especially the comment part, because I read all my comments. After that, there was very few episodes where Mario's name was even featured in the episode title or thumbnail. And my god, one final nail in the coffin, the last bullet to an interesting character, was when they changed his look to this. Actually, the puppet doesn't look too bad. Discussing about the new Mario, this is probably what new Mario would look like. The old Mario would not look nothing like this. Old Mario, yeah, this goofy art design fits him like a glove. And even worse, in this they had to make it canon that SML Mario was a sex offender. So the way they decided to write this change in the story canon of SML was that Mario decided to piss at a playground because Jeffrey was being annoying and wanted to go to the playground. And then some kid walked in on him peeing, so then he had to change his face. I don't know how that works. I think it would still be illegal for you to be within children, but whatever. He had to change his face to look like this. Off topic, but there's a very interesting theory that Logan never actually got sued by Nintendo. To be honest, I don't think there's enough evidence to prove this theory. Logan probably did get sued by Nintendo, but at the same time, it definitely is a theory to entertain. I mean, like it or not, they can sell this version of Marvin and get money from it. This theory was actually brought to light to me by this guy, so thank you. He talks about a lot of stuff, but basically he says that he faked the lawsuit. To be honest, since now he has a whole store of SML merch and even more SML merch that he could sell, I don't think this theory should be dismissed. However, I also don't think that this theory should be believed, you know. It's a theory to take into consideration, but not one to 100% believe. Anyway, now it's Marvin. Marvin is a self-conscious, middle-aged, depressing, sad dad. He's in debt from Goodman, always taking his money. He's broke, he's in an unhappy marriage. He has a child who's over 18 and really annoying staying at his house still. And he didn't even get the money from that. That right there is how I would describe modern Marvin. So my last video was my longest video ever, and this video is only half the size of it. Isn't that crazy? Kind of a nice break though for doing that long video.